certainly seems as if not for the last time in the shirt of Orlando Pirates. That is Gamo Sibilibili. Gamo, congratulations. You receive 8,000 rand courtesy of MTN. You can get your check and indeed your trophy as well. There he is. Congratulations once again. Take us through the game, because there was so much that happened from first half to second half, almost seemingly as if it was the repeat of last week.
Firstly, I would like to thank the Almighty God, and I would like to thank the coach for the opportunity. And I get to level one mudimu because of KBC and Kevario Morilum Kote. To game slow. We were not there when the game starts, but we pick up in the second half because half time we will. But so we talk and Kilebam Dimu for you, Pile Kolu, Team Yakono, we are a winner, and we are looking forward to the final.
Umoboga as a team in lane ends with slow, especially when the Sundowns.
I think never long ball too much. But obviously, Air Force we can't blame ourselves. Yeah.
Namshanje, you started as a wing back. How do you reflect on that?
Yeah, obviously, but coachly, technical team, I must go up front and make a plan for the team.
Take me through goal and goal lane of pleasure.
Yeah, I'm cool. Mudimu Mulugan Niti, Nakili Mola, Boran on Chaisakora. Yeah.
Congratulations, there's 3 goals in 3 matches. You through to the final. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank
you, boy.
Certainly,
thank you, boy.
Of the man above for that particular goal. That's just how fortunate it was. They all count though, don't they? He's been absolutely fantastic in the last week. I'm standing alongside his coach now, and Coach Abdeslam Wadu. Coach, thank you very much for joining me. Your reflections on yet another semi-final where you advanced to the final as Orlando Pirates.
First of all, I have a thought for my chairmen, for the Rosa family. They are doing a lot for that club since many years, and I think it's a gift for them, this final. But now, to be a real gift, we need to go to win that final. And after then, I want to go congratulate my boys. Again, they had a great character, a great personality. Again, we concede a goal. We concede a goal normally. That should not be goal, because the ball was not out in the same place, so they made the throw-in out. So there is a justice in football. So congratulations to my boys. They came back in the score. They believe until the end. I told them at the halftime that football is not over. We still have 45 minutes, and we can come back. As soon as we come back, we can win the game. It's what I did. And I have a thought for the fans as well, because they came a lot here and they deserve that final. Now we have definitely to go to win that final for them. So I'm very happy for the club and for the boys.
For a second weekend now, your boys start slowly against Mamelodi Sundowns. Have you been able to identify exactly why that is?
They started slowly, it means.
Yeah, that's the question from me to you. Have you been able to identify why that is, that perhaps they start a little behind the 8 ball against this team?
Yes, I think, to be honest, that we started slowly, because you have seen the lineup. I kept quiet the same players. So I think they were a little bit of fatigue. It's normal, the first 20-25 minutes we were not in the game. And step by step we come back, we believe, we trust, and we finish with the penalties, and we win that penalty. I'm very happy.
A casualty of that slow start, Tito Masongangi, your decision to take him off, what was the reason behind that?
You know, I've been a player for 17 years in the high level. It can happen sometimes that we are not in the game. It doesn't mean that you are a bad player. Tito is a good player, I believe on him. He's a fantastic player. He's been very important for the club since many years. So today was not maybe his day, but I am sure he will help us in the future.
And that means that yet again it is Sipo Chain who is the hero from the penalty shootout. It seemed as if he was extremely confident in his abilities. It seemed as if you were extremely confident in his abilities. Just the way that today unfolded, what do you think it does to this Orlando Pirates side, which again has had a couple of conversations, a couple of eyebrows raised in terms of how you started the season.
Yeah, I always say that when you come in a club with such many changes, 10 new players, and I keep saying to the people that we need a little bit of patience, but I know as well that we are in a big club and people are not patient, but I'm sure if people let us work and to give us time to work, I think we can build a strong team, and I believe on that.
Before I let you go, Coach, one of those new players who's really put his hand up is Mamelodi Sundowns. He looks to have claimed that right flank. Fair to say?
It's fantastic. He's been doing well. Like I said, he's a professional guy, well educated. He came in Orlando Pirates to lift his level and to play the high level football, and he's showing it. But not only him, I'm happy with all my players, especially like I told you, I have to congratulate Sipo Shen today, was fantastic. But all of them, even the players who were on the bench, they were fantastic. The players who were not today here, they were on the stand. I respect them a lot, and they give everything for the club. So we have quite interesting players.
Congratulations, all the best in the final.
Thank you very much.
That is Coach Abdeslam Wadu, extremely excited, extremely proud of his charges both on the pitch and off it, particularly singling out the performances of Gamo Sibilibele, yet again man of the match. We saw the likes of Sipomula come into that second half and affect the game exactly the way that he would have wanted. And really interesting to hear his thoughts on Tito Masonganyi, who was brought off in that opening half. He says it's got absolutely nothing to do necessarily with his abilities, just a tactical change as it were, and seemingly it did work. Indeed, and I'm still waiting for the Mamelodi Sundowns coach, Miguel Cardoso. In fact, we're all still pitchside here waiting for him. So perhaps what we can do is remind you of the goals in that we did see, because it was Mamelodi Sundowns, and interestingly, exactly as it was in the first leg, who took the lead in the first half, a half in which they had plenty of the ball, a half in which had plenty of the control of the game. However, yet again, that particular control was lost in that second half, and perhaps that is exactly where I'm going to start with Coach Miguel Cardoso and find out exactly what he's seeing as far as the contrast between half to half for Mamelodi Sundowns. It's been a narrative of their performances to date, not just in this competition but across all competitions. And here he is, Coach Miguel Cardoso. He's alongside me now. Coach, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate your patience. Your thoughts on what we saw today?
I think we saw exactly what we expected. A team of Orlando Pirates just throwing long balls, diagonal balls on the flanks. We had to control that game. I think we did. The only time we made a mistake is the goal from Pirates. I just regret the opportunities that we had. We could have scored. It's clear that Sundowns is still not fresh. We are struggling. We have not so long time of preparation as Pirates has, and our players are not so reactive, so quick. That will come. We knew that we had to pay that price. But well, and then is the penalties. Their goalkeeper was fantastic, and that's the difference on the game. Very equal game. I think 1-1 is a fair result. Like I think 1-1 was a fair result on the first game. Very equal game, and detail on the penalties gives the lead to Pirates. Nothing to say. Congratulations.
Coach, it's quite interesting because looking over the two legs, pretty much the same narrative played out, where Sundowns start well, have plenty of control. However, that control seems to disappear going into that final quarter of the game. Is that something that you've picked up? Is that something that is fixable?
Look, my talk at halftime with the players was exactly to tell them that we should have even had more control on the match. A lot of mistakes on balls in the middle where Pirates was man-to-man marking. We should have escaped from those man-to-man marking with movements on different spaces of the pitch. We didn't do it with such fluidity because exactly we are still developing the condition to have that fluidity, and I think because of that we paid the price.
Hard luck today, Coach.
Thank you very much. Thank you.